Okay, hello y'all. This is about my freezer project, walk-in freezer. I'm attaching it to the side of my chicken house, greenhouse on the other side of that structure. Got a 2x8 frame floor. I laid these panels on top of it, locked them together. Little Allen wrench locks. So there's 3.5 panels there. One of them's damaged. Had to peel all the particle board out of it, put a new piece in there. You see that? I got these panels off of Craigslist. I bought a whole bunch of panels, cost $500, and they delivered it. So there's my replacement. I peeled up the stainless floor there. I already had the floor done previously, back in the fall. The floor's just been sitting there. So there I put down some OSB 7/16 for the track for the panels. And you can see my first upright there. I'm going to lag bolt those to the band of the floor. There's my floor put back together. The little stainless panel. Use some little carpet nails, hardened little nails for thread bolts. Nailed it back together. Now there's 3 uprights. Now I've just stood the panels on the track. See, I didn't have a blueprint or anything for these panels. They're just a bunch of panels. They're 5 inches thick. I don't know the R value of them. They lock together, but I really couldn't lock them all together just the way I needed to use it. I tried to make a bigger box as I could with the panels I had. There's my side, one little upright holding it there. Then I shimmed it against the building there on the right with those 2x4s because the building wasn't square. I built my floor square, came off the corner, and I ended up having a gap. So I shimmed it there. So now I'm starting to bolt it, put carriage bolts through there, zinc plated carriage bolts. I milled all that oak myself, 1.5 by 8 approximately, uprights. They're 10 feet long. There's the opening. I had used railroad ties to set the floor on. So that was in need of a skirting there. There's the boards I milled specifically. I needed to get more, so cut up a log, brought it over there so I could work on the project. So there's, I dug a trench, started putting the skirting on. It's just old metal roofing, repurposed. So I dug it down to keep the critters from not being able to dig under it so easy. I used drywall screws, just screwed it to the frame, overlapped it. You see that little notch I cut for a big root? I didn't want to cut the root out, I just left it. I also folded the corner against, so it'd be stronger. There's a second layer, got bolts in it. That gap is where the guy cut these panels in half. He didn't cut it square. I didn't check it before I put it up there, so I had to fix that. All right, now I have the other side on, and now I'm lifting the similar panels as to the floor. I'm putting them up on the roof. And we had to get them up there and turn them around, and they are heavy. They have that stainless face on them. So we're kind of precarious. Had to get up there and twist them around and use just temporary boards just laying across the walls there. Set the panels on, twist them around. Finally figured out how to load them up there in the right direction using the loader there. Those are 2-inch thick oak boards to hold the panels up while we're messing around with them. You line them up and there's these little keys, a little slot and a little hook, and it comes out and hooks the panels together. There's my son up there on the roof helping me twist around the panel. So they're like clad with aluminum, and they're really dirty. The goats have been on them. Power wash all that later. So that's just another shot. A good 12 feet off the ground. Get that roof on there. I'm also going to build another pitched roof over the top of that. That's when I started putting the panels on the right direction. flipping them on the ground a little easier. So there's the opening for the door. I'm going to have to cut those panels off. I'm going to put my vents. See a little notch down the right corner. That notch was already there. I'm going to use a vent to blow the cold air during the winter in there. I'm going to try to regulate it with just fans. I'm going to put some tracks in there. I'm going to use some unistrut and a little trolley. And I'm going to run beams across the roof and bolt up through the ceiling to the beams to tie it all together. So this is just the start of the project. I have a ways to go. We're going to have a couple warm days here in February. I'm going to try to work on the door tomorrow. I'm going to try to put an air conditioner in. That's my freezer unit. Make sure that I don't lose my meat. So that's it for now. I'll update you on the project as we get more pictures. So thanks.